thank you for being here. I'm super excited, and one of the things I do want to, as a groundwork, lay a foundation is, how many people are familiar with the Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement that was just signed this year? Okay, good. So when it comes to investing in Africa, one of the things I try to say is it's like a soccer game. Some people are already playing the game. They're on the field. They're kicking the balls. They may not be showing us the score, but they're in. We have people watching the game, right? People that say, wow, I see, right? I see what's going on. I'm reading all those reports about investments and growth, but they're just watching, right? And then there are people that are not even on the field. They're not even in the arena. They don't know the game is happening. they don't know what's going on. But so I do recognize that in this room, we have a diverse stakeholder, right? A very diverse group here. Some may already be an active investor with years, of experience investing in Africa. Some may be wanting to lean in, but not knowing where to start or which country or how to go about it. And some, may just have seen the announcement and go, what's that? So I do recognize that, but one of the key things that is happening right now as a result of, the African Continental Free Trade Area is, before this year, when you look at Africa, people do say Africa as if it's one country, but we do know 54, sometimes people say 55 countries. And if you wanted to invest, there's so much complexity to knowing where do you focus on. But with the Continental Free Trade Agreement, the leadership of the African Union have actually now come together to say, how do we connect the dots? How do we all trade with one another? And there are some statistics we have in the presentation. So with this signing, it creates a new conversation to say, wow, even if you're investing in one country, say South Africa, you need to start thinking beyond South Africa. How do you now serve neighboring countries beyond South Africa? So that's what this opens up, the opportunity for investors to look at the entire market versus regional market or just one country. So March of 2018 was when the leaders came together to sign the Continental Free Trade Agreement. And right there at that event, the president of Africa Export-Import Bank with the Commissioner for Trade of the African Union, they both launched the IATF. So this event that we're talking about was actually launched to say, we the bank, we want to support this movement, because when it comes to policy, you can have a policy on paper, but if you don't have financing backing and all of the processes in place, it sits on paper. And I'll give you an example. How many people are familiar with AGOA? Okay. For 18 years, AGOA is probably one of the most favorable trade policies I've seen.